A hush fell over the forecourt. A woman stepped from the crowd, ring in hand. The king's guard stood iron still, until one thunderous stomp set the moment in motion, and the crowd exploded in cheers. Buckingham tradition meets modern love. Proposals by the railings are common, but the discipline of the guard never bends. Today's story is the tightrope between ceremony and spontaneity. How one woman's courage, a soldier's stillness, and a perfectly timed stomp turned a private question into a public memory. Setup: it's late afternoon, the brass glints, boots shine, the forecourt hums. A woman named Ava arrives early with her sister and two friends. They've scouted the safe viewing line, rehearsed where to stand, promised to respect the rope and the horse's path. No balloons, no confetti, just a small ring box and timing. Tension builds. Ava's partner Leo loves tradition. He's the sort who reads plaques and straightens picture frames. He came for the ceremony. Ava came for a ceremony of her own. A change of the guard begins, precision like a metronome. Halt, present, shoulder, carry. Drums tick, steel gleams. Ava's heartbeat syncs with snare rolls. She waits. Her friend lifts a phone, framing sky, bearskin, the gleam of a ring pocketed inside Ava's coat. The ask. Between movements, when the parade's flow pauses and the crowd settles, Ava steps to the rail and quietly kneels. No shouting, no theatrics, just a breath and, "Leo, will you marry me?" Gasps ripple, two kids squeal, a stranger claps once and covers their mouth. The guard's reaction: the nearest mounted guard remains a statue. The dismounted sentry at the gate keeps his eyes fixed. Protocol, posture, calm, yet safety dictates a clear corridor. From the arch, the oncoming detail needs space. The sentry measures the crowd's forward lean, then slams a single, disciplined stomp, not anger, but instruction. The sound booms off stone. Instantly, people take a respectful step back, creating an aisle of air around the couple. It feels like the palace itself made room for love. Leo laughs crying, nodding through tears. Yes, the friends cheer. The aisle of air becomes a halo. From the bandstand, a drummer, still on measure, rides the cadence into a light roll. No one winks, no one waves, but the rhythm swells as if the courtyard is smiling. The release. As Ava stands, ring trembling on Leo's finger, the sentry returns to perfect stillness. A pigeon decides against landing. 100 phones freeze on one frame. Two people, a ring, a red tunic watching over them like a chapel window. Discipline protects moments. That stomp wasn't a show, it was safety and order, creating respectful space without breaking character. Etiquette matters. Ava planned inside the rules. Behind the line, no touching, no blocking routes, no startling horses. Respect turned her proposal into everyone's memory. Tradition isn't the enemy of love. The guard's stillness didn't shrink the moment, it framed it, like a gilded border around a painting. Clips flood socials titled "Palace Proposal Under a Soldier's Watch." Comments pour in. The stomp was the drumroll I didn't know I needed. That's how you do a public proposal, respectful and unforgettable. A brass player later tells a friend, "We didn't change a thing." The ceremony carried them. Ceremony did what good ceremony always does, it held love, order, and a single boot on stone. The guard never smiled, never nodded, never spoke. He didn't need to. His job was to keep the moment safe. The crowd did the rest. Would you propose at the palace rails? Tell us how you'd plan it respectfully. If this gave you goosebumps, share it with someone who believes discipline and love can stand side by side.
在哪里？
技术信息，他听过的人知道。
梁俊，楼上去看看。
你要提上去也行啊。哎，对，脸朝这边来。脸朝过来，脸朝过来。
切了个绳子。
哎，脸朝过来。哎，脸朝过来。
这是我提的。现在好了。
他走开啊，这个。脸朝过来。好了。好了。一样的，一样的，一样的，可以，没问题。好，再来一个换一个。好，换一个，来嘞，最后一个。好，
陈老师，赶快上去。
好，谢谢。好。
走了。
好，就把上去。
Be part of history. Subscribe to Queen Gods today.